Hi, this is Bill King with Water Online. I'm here at the 2010 AWWA annual convention with Hudson of Schneider Electric.
Hello, Bill.
Alan, good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So we're standing right now in front of one of the key attractions at this year's show, based on the amount of traffic that we've seen. Can you tell us a little bit about the bike, Alan?
Absolutely. What we have here is a motorcycle. It's a hybrid motorcycle, electric and gas. It could actually run in 3 different modes: purely electric, purely gas, or a mixture of the two. It was designed and built a combination of us, Schneider Electric, and with Orange County Choppers. And what we're showing up here is actually the video of it when it was online, when it was on television. So it's really a neat thing. What we have in there are variable speed drives. There's a PLC in there that controls it. There's a Magellan display on the front that gives you all the information about your bicycle, your speed, everything about it. And then on the back, there's a camera for your rear view mirror, and you can see that on the display as well. And then finally, to crank the bike, there's actually a biometric switch. You put your finger over, and if your fingerprint matches, it'll allow the bike to start.
Wow, it's a beautiful bike.
Yeah, thank you.
And obviously, you've had a lot of people interested in it.
Absolutely.
And I understand it's going to be making a number of other stops over the course of the year.
That's right. I understand about 150 different venues this year alone.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, Alan, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about energy management.
Sure.
Obviously, last year it became a big topic,
right.
And I would say over the last 12 months,
right.
that focus has just become far more intense for water utilities.
That's right.
So can you tell us a little bit, show our viewers, tell us a little bit about what Schneider Electric is doing in that space?
Absolutely. One of the things that we do know is that about 34% of the operational cost of a water plant is all in energy. Outside of the labor and everything else, 34% of being energy. So obviously, yes, it would be a huge concern. How do you do more with less? And if I can shave some off of those costs of energy, then I can now take it and apply it to my other projects or my other concerns of operating a plant. So what we have done is really develop a number of ways and expertises to go and do energy management surveys. But it's more than just a survey. What we really want to do is develop an investment grade energy audit, which can then be turned into an investment grade energy action plan. An audit is just a piece of paper, but a plan actually says, here's how you can save energy. And that's a real key for us. We have the expertise and we have the experience to do both of those things. So this last year, we've actually been going into those plants and showing them, here's how to save money. Sometimes it's with our equipment, sometimes it's a combination of ours and others, but it's always in a partnership with that utility, that municipality. It has to be something they want to do as well. And we're seeing a renewed interest in that, and it's really helping us do a lot of things. Within that, though, it's allowed us to come up with a thing we call EcoStruxure. So that's how we're addressing the energy management needs. Okay,
so yeah, I've heard about the EcoStruxure.
Right.
So is that the name of the energy plan, or is the energy plan part of the EcoStruxure?
Sure. EcoStruxure really is a combination of software, of services, of hardware, equipment, and knowledge, really. When you look at what all is involved in a system itself, it's not just a process. Yeah, process is a key part of it. But what about the security side as well? How can you take care of that? What about power management? So now you're talking about when power comes into a plant, how do I utilize it most effectively? Then what about a building itself? What about lights, HVAC, those kinds of systems? What if you could tie those in? And then finally, if you look at the data itself that you're gathering from all these systems, how do you make sure you have permanent power and reliability of data? What we are doing as Schneider Electric is that we are uniquely qualified to put all of those pieces together. We have all pieces of that puzzle, and we combine it into one that's now called EcoStruxure. So it's not just a piece or a software or service, it's the conglomeration of all of those things into a very cohesive, collaborative environment, which then allows that user, that operator, that plant manager to then manage his entire system.
Okay, yeah. Now is EcoStruxure, is that a solution for large utilities? Does it fit smaller utilities? And where does it fit into terms of the utility market?
Probably the larger municipalities probably have the best reason for doing something like that because they have all the other systems together. But I believe we'll find that over the next several years, as security becomes more important, as power management becomes more important, as well as these systems are fine-tuned and honed together where they fit very easily, I think we'll see it more and more, even for that medium and small municipality.
Great, okay. And are there any other energy management solutions that you're showcasing here at the ACE show?
Well, we do. If we walked around our booth, what we would see is we're showing, for example, motor control centers, so the power side of the business that actually turns motors on and that kind of thing. We see that connected in via Ethernet as the primary communication manner, tied into the process and the control as well, and then that is tied into an overall SCADA system. And even on the booth, we're showing cameras. So now an alarm comes in, for example, and automatically the alarm system shows up and the video cameras show up within the SCADA environment. That's what we're showcasing here today.
Great. Well, and thanks for your time today. It's been a
You're
real
very welcome,
pleasure.
Bill. Thank you.
Thank you.